Morning, it's 11th of Feb. Sun's just coming up, it's 7:30. It's been a -5 frost. Just had a paddle across this wheat I rolled. I was a bit concerned that I'd done it in, to be honest. Anyway, it's all of a sudden yesterday, last day or two, it's took up a real nice colour because it had lost its colour and gone real yellow. And it was like, because it was real puffy seed bed. And basically I think it was manganese deficiency. So we decided to roll it on that mild weather we got about a fortnight ago, and I think it's paid off, I really do. In fact, where we've stopped rolling, you can see just a different shade of green. So, but yeah, I was a little bit concerned that I'd killed it, but yeah, -5, bloody hell, it's cod. So right, we've got a bit of feeding up, and then we've got some steel work to put together. We can't reach well, it's not safe, we've only got one loader, and to lift steel up and then work off a ladder putting bolts in, it's just a no-no. I mean, we've done all sorts in the past, but it's just not worth it, like. So yeah, we've got a Merlot coming on Tuesday for a day, 10-metre Merlot off a local firm, Armstead Engineering. They rent them out, I think it's about 90 quid a day, something like that, and we pick it up, use it for the day, take it back. It's easy. No messing about, and safe and all. So yeah, did a bit. We got that paneling yesterday, so we're about ready for concrete when we do base. On a bit more chalk in this side, and probably about 5 inch of concrete. Well, a bit more chalk in this side. We've been using our whacker plate, but I don't know, I think when we got to this stage we'll have to hire a roller. We used to have a single drum Benford roller. Tell you what, it was marvellous for little jobs like this. Yeah, it's slow, but it saves you hiring one. Anyway, engine blew up, and well, I sold it, it went to Poland actually. And but it was handy for these little jobs, you know. And so yeah, we get some chalk in here and get it whackered down, and go to the local hire firm and get a roller. It's all cost though, isn't it? Everything bloody costs a fortune. Oh, I've got an exhaust to weld up. I'll finish off. I started it last night. We walked out road the other day, all these bloody exhaust was flapping around like that. Anyway, took a shroud off and had a look, and was hardly out holding it on. Good job it hadn't fallen off, because it'd have been a right job. So, but anyway, mended that yesterday. Yeah, this is it. Oh, it cracked right round there. All them seams had cracked, and right around top. Anyway, it looks a terrible mess, but it's done a job, like. It's a little bit around back I might have to do, but got a dread to think how much a new exhaust would be. I bet you won't get any change out of 1,300–1,400 quid. That's one downfall with Class. It's a good product, but bloody hell, the parts are ridiculously expensive. Well, yeah, same as everybody else's parts, I suppose. I mean, everything's expensive, like I just said. Good tractor that though, and we're looking for another one. We want one of them with a loader on it, I think. Or maybe the smaller one, the 610, 620, even a 5 series, little 4-cylinder. So about 120 horsepower, what you can put a 14-ton trailer on at a pinch if you need it. And a little loader, because we've decided now teleporters aren't made for leading a lot of straw, especially if you keep them beyond their 3,000 hours or their warranty. I mean, we work ours out hard, like, and not harder than we should, but we work it, we tow a little bit with it, and we do this, we do that, and we've decided they're out to it, you know. So, but yeah, it's a good tractor, that. Real good tractor. A big plough, isn't it? 6-footer. That's in good wrap, isn't it? Yeah. Very, very good wrap. You've done well. What? What's it say?
It says you'll make a fortune. So I said, we ought to do this.
make a fortune, Richard, if you're a viewer. I don't know whether you're a viewer or not. But anyway, no, it's alright. It's exactly what he said. Yeah, so anybody want to buy a plough? Let me think about the price. Let me get it washed off first. But we've got fairly strong money for it. But it looks a nice plough. Good job we've got that on glass. The absolutely knackered road. That's a lovely day. Absolutely glorious, is it? And I'll tell you what I have noticed. Look, there were some planes in the sky. So whether it's people taking their kids away at half term or what, but yeah, a lot of aviation activity. True classic there, look, 6610. It's a little hobby farmer, he's got all sorts going on in that field. Yeah, 6610. With what they call, if you've ever had experience with them tractors, the wanker box, the bloody thing on column change where you can't find any gears. What a bloody invention that was. You know, everybody favoured the grindy ones on 2 sticks on the floor. Oh, I've got myself in a situation. I'm alright. Very, very unstable is our sprayer. Sort of pulling into that field, and I think I had a leg up. I didn't like it at all. Yeah, I was off into that field there. I sort of turned it a little bit and went up on as though it was going over. So yeah, that's better. I feel a bit better now. I've gone on to another job. I'm using Roundup now, which basically kills all grass weeds. Most broadleaf stuff and all. Nettles, mature nettles, it struggles. But I've been spraying something else, so what I have to do, obviously that chemical's still in the booms. So what I'm doing, I'm just flushing them through, so I'll get Roundup. Like the middle ones get it first, the middle sections. And then the end sections. You can do with a bit of colour in it, you know. Sort of when, if you put a simple colour in that you see whether it's got to the end. There is some chemicals what you can tell. That should be away. It takes about 30 seconds to get through. There's actually a bit of yeah, there is a bit of draft, but it's not blowing onto his wit, and I don't think it's it's stronger here than it was at the farm anyway. Hopefully we're alright anyway. Got a pleasant surprise when we arrived in this field. This last year it was just a mat of blackgrass like that field up there, and it's actually there's blackgrass, but there isn't half as much. There isn't a quarter as much as there was last year, so I'm quite happy. We are sort of starting with spring. It's been spring oats for the last 4 years on trot, and I don't know, we're getting a better kill with these spring crops, and I think we are getting on top of it, and actually they're yielding fairly good. This will have done about 2.5 tonne of spring oats. Yeah, they're a little bit difficult to sell, but not like barley and wheat, you can sell any day. You have to place them. But yeah, they are. They're quite cheap to grow, so and they do us all right. We feed a lot of them. I used to think they were crap feed, to be honest, but I don't know. I'm backpedaling on that statement. I think they're good feed. Manual gearbox this, it's not like hydrostatic like a lot of sprayers, so I'm in third gear now, but we usually spray in second or third, but you can't set off in third because it hasn't got the pump to pull itself. So we set off in second, and then there's a lot of black grass there though. Set off in second and go up to third, just saves diesel and revving cuts off it. Oh yeah, there is a lot of black grass. Look at that. But we're going to have a good kill again. There's a buzzard there, look. There's loads of them up here, I don't know. They introduced them maybe 10, 15 years back, and they must have bred something fantastic, because there's buzzards everywhere. I mean, when we're working up here, if we're ever cultivating or combining even, you can have 10 following you. You know, there can be 10, you know, searching out whatever you're exposing. So yeah, good to see really. Whether they'll ever become a menace, I don't know. So anybody with a clearing drill, local, wants with bean coulters preferably, wants to drill us a 25 acre of beans, give us a shout. So, but yeah, another box ticked. Might come back and do that one if it's still bright and not too windy. For another couple of little bits to do at farm as well. Get them done before night. Our neighbour put some nitrogen on the other day. I thought it was a bit early, but I don't know. Wish I'd put some on a couple of fields, you know, some poor looking wheat. Just to give it a kick. So he's a week in front of everybody else now. Just my worry is if it come really wet. Look at the black grass in there. That's embarrassing. Christ, that's our worst field. It's just like a lawn. It's all good. It's unstable as always, this thing. Good swear, I love it like, but bloody unstable. This is our experimental cover crop field, and we're doing all sorts of experiments, right or wrong, I don't know, but you don't try these things, you don't know. The other day we drilled, well, what we did at back end with this field, we did put a bit of muck on it, and we simmer soloed it, that's all, to make a false seed bed. We didn't power it, we just simmer soloed it, so it is a little bit up and down. And what we've done, we've put, this is just as it was. In the middle we've put a bought cover crop mix of some ryegrass, some vetch and some white radish and fodder radish and various things. And up the other side we brewed our own of oilseed rape and oats. And what we're doing here, we've direct drilled a 24 metre strip of spring barley, and we're rounduping it after, and we're going to see how effective the roundup works, whether we get a lot of regrowth of blackgrass, we don't know. And what we're going to do here, like the line, the drill mark is there, what we're going to do here is another 24 metre of roundup, and then drill it hopefully in a week's time when the roundup's had time to get into it, and we're going to compare which is best after before the drill or after the drill with this direct drill system. But the barley is growing, yeah, which surprised us actually. I've just dug a seam out, and it's, to say how cold it's been, it's shoving a little tiny shoot out. Oh, nowhere near the surface yet, but it is starting to. Oh God, I can't find one now. Can't find one. But where did I dig before? I had to dig over here somewhere. Oh, here. Yeah, there. Oh shit, dropped it. Just plumped up, starting to throw a bit of a shoot out. So yeah. But the soils, I mean, it's dry. It's been a hell of a dry season. The soil's in fantastic order. It really is. I'd like it a little bit leveler, but we can roll it in spring to get a little bit of knock a few clods down on one thing or another. What the drill's disturbed a bit more than we should. I don't know. But there's a distinct line where the drill's damaged the foliage, what was there, then there is here, you see. So it has damaged it. So whether the Roundup will get into it, I don't know. But that's my experiment, so we'll give it a go. The clock's ticking, isn't it? I mean, we're 11 days into February now. I mean, I've seen a lad drilling spring barley today on a big scale, of a big field. So if weather keeps kind to us, I mean, a few fields want to be in it, I think. We don't like to be first or too early though, because them first fields just get plagued with crows, don't they? We've got it washed off now. It's a deep, what is it? It's an MA, a DP 120S. Very, very tidy plough. DD bodies, all metal good, all wearing metal very good. What do you want for it? How much do you want for it?
2-3.
2-3, no offers. So tell you what, for a little tractor, that lifts it like now.